That was lovely food. That was really lovely. That was very good food.
Much needed.
I think it's because, and you're going to hear lots of background noises because we're back at Gunchan's, everybody. We're back at Gunchan's restaurant, Ganshill, courtesy of our good friend Pete, who runs this establishment. He loves the podcast, and he said, anytime you boys, while you're homeless, while we're
we really are homeless.
We are. And I'm choking on the masala, the flavors we just had. Let's just talk food for a second.
The naan killed me.
No, see, I didn't think it was that spicy. I thought it was just flavoury.
I've had green chilies all over. You feeling all right?
It was a garlic and chili naan.
Yeah.
As well as plain naan.
Banging.
We did the dal makhani.
Yeah.
We did a chicken. We had a chicken methi thing. It was
nice.
Chicken with like spinach or palak chicken in it.
Methi.
Right. That was delicious. And then the
banging aloo.
And then the bengan.
Would you do the aloo?
Banging aloo, mate. It was banging.
You're not meant to do that to the spuds.
No. Well,
all spuds matter.
You know, yeah, exactly. As long as you got the spuds' consent first.
That's it, yeah.
But it was like a chari bengan.
Yeah.
Like they got like a little chard
little
flavour to
zingy.
it. And you know, have you ever cooked with a chard like that? Do you ever do that at home?
No.
You don't need a lot. You know, from your dale that you get that nice
Oh,
chard.
that dale, yeah.
Just a little bit of that dale into your. I'm talking about a teaspoon.
Oh, okay.
And
then
it just gives it that little bang.
nice.
I do like an Uncharted one. Anyway, so thank you. And by the way,
What should you do with that then?
huh? Well, you could do many things.
I don't know.
What do you
Ask
mean?
Diddy.
Yeah, exactly. No, but there's not much Achardi Dale. If you had 1,000 bottles of that, you would need 15,000
like
Achardi.
I reckon there must be some
Achari
shop
tubs.
in India now that is doing the Achari tel.
Do you want a achari massage?
Oh yeah, you see, it might be really good for your skin.
Yeah.
Might
Yeah.
be. Yeah, you never know. Might kind of replenish things, have positive effects. It could be the miracle thing to like sore knees or whatever. Oh, you know what you need? You need mango Achari massage.
Wow.
It could be a thing.
That could be a thing.
Or that could be
That's
that
disgusting.
could be a novelty treatment, like at some quirky resort in
It's
India.
the kind of thing that you'd probably find if you went to Birmingham.
What? Achari massage.
Yeah. I just think it would exist there.
Well, maybe we can find out, Kedge.
Okay.
Because we're going to Birmingham.
Well, here we are.
That was a good plug, Kedge.
Thanks.
Well done.
I mean, we're trying to get people to come to the show, Kedge, and you just said that they're going around having achari massages.
What? You know what?
Well, maybe if they came to our show, they might be able to experience
one.
an Achari massage for the first time.
10th of December, Kedge will be sprawled out on the stage. Please bring your own achard. Give him a little rub down. There's no extra charge for anybody.
What,
who
so
wants
you're
to
allowed to give
rub
like
and touch.
one massage, Achari massage to
Yeah.
any part of his body.
Yeah.
Look at that. See how he's added that?
Anyone.
What are you saying, Tommy? That people can massage and touch me anywhere?
It sounds
Oh,
like
okay then.
It sounds like quite.
Sounds like you're into it, bro.
It sounds like it's like your good luck charm. You just come and like sort of-
Mango pickle,
Yeah.
pickle,
Yeah.
one other pickle. That
Yeah,
Kedge
exactly.
wants to
Or
put
maybe,
in.
maybe might lose a pickle.
Yeah.
Well, I did have a little gudgeon in here. Don't know where it's gone. Like sometimes when they're operating on people and they go, oh no, we've left like one of the utensils inside them.
Yeah.
Like that. It's like, so they're giving you a massage with a gudgeon.
Nice.
And
Okay.
and it
Well,
slips.
no, let's not do that. But at least come and see the show.
10th of December, we're doing the live podcast. People, you got to get your tickets. You got to go to
Because
Love
by popular
Entertainment.
demand, because we always get, you always do everything in London. You're always London centric. And we're like, right, you know what? Let's do it for the mass outside of London. So let's go Birmingham.
Yeah, and do you know what? It's not just for Birmingham people. If you're from Wolverhampton,
Leicester, Wolverhampton.
Yeah.
Even
This is your chance.
Yeah.
Even the kind of South West Midlands people. So like your Solihull Massive.
Yeah.
If you're listening, get yourself there. So we're doing this at the Glee Club, Birmingham, 10th of December.
Yeah.
Right.
£10 a ticket for a 1 hour.
£10 is nothing.
It's nothing, bro. It's not about the money. And generally, it's not a moneymaker or anything like that for us. I think we've got about 150 seats in the room. So it's a small room. I've done the Glee Club many times. You've got the big room, which holds 450. And then you've got this room, which is 150. It's a nice room. It really is. The Glee Club. And by the way, mark my words. Remember I said this?
Yeah.
The staff at the Glee Club are lovely.
Oh, okay.
The Birmingham Glee Club, in fact, all Glee Clubs in general, but the Birmingham ones, super friendly, nice
nice.
vibe.
I've been there.
You can get like you can order food there as well. You can get like pizzas and things like that, nachos, have some drinks.
Oh, nice.
Come and watch the podcast. Come and see a
Can I have
live
nachos on
recording.
the table?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely can.
Thank you.
10th of December. Tickets are through loveentertainment.co.uk. That's
Yes.
LUV-entertainment.co.uk. If you forget that for any reason, you can just go to tommysandu.co.uk and it will redirect you to loveentertainment.co.uk.
And you can just go to our Instagram.
Yeah.
And hit the link in bio, and it says there, tickets to our Birmingham live show.
Lovely,
Okay.
lovely. Oh, you lot are silly. You lot
Yes, you were in Birmingham because it was your birthday. So,
Yes.
Kanchan have just now rolled out with a cake with a candle.
Lovely.
And look at this little
got some-
surprise.
Hello to Murthy and Bilal.
Jalal.
Sorry, Jalal.
Right, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tommy. Happy birthday to you.
Hey! I'm going to give it a fork first. Let's get the fork out of
Fork
here.
it.
Right. Yeah, go.
Give it-
Shall I fork myself?
Yeah,
Fork
no.
it.
I'm totally forked right
Okay.
now. Here we go.
Not a wet one, though.
Fork your birthday.
Okay, I make a wish. Make a wish. Ready? You
Make
go.
a wish.
Yay! Thank you very much.
That was a great wish.
48 years old last
48.
Sunday,
You
people.
don't look it. 47 at least. I
Oh,
would
yeah,
say.
thank you, bro. What cake is this, buddy?
It
What
looks like a
is it-
Victoria. No, it looks
Tommy,
like a
no,
red
do you know
velvet.
what? 48. You look good, man.
Do you
Yeah,
think
you're
so?
looking good.
Yeah,
You're
I
looking
don't
good.
know, you know. Because I was. I
What
look
do you
around.
feel?
No, or what? I don't think I've aged since I was about 27.
Kedge, feed him cake with your crusty fingers.
Yeah.
do it. do it.
no,
No, pick
no,
up
no.
the whole thing and just shove it in his mouth.
No,
and
no.
the cake.
Because then I'll have to start singing.
You know what? Look
Bada,
how nice and
you know.
moist and gooey this cake
Yes,
is. Look at
it's
that.
very good.
The sponge
Very
is
nice.
nice and. It's
Do you know
got-
what? I said,
Gooey.
like, because I spoke to Peter early in the day today.
Yeah.
I said, all we need, I said, doing the gulab jamun. 2
Yeah.
balls and a candle. We'd be happy.
Yeah.
He loves
That's what
that.
you should have done.
That's what I
Just a
said.
candle.
That's
Yeah,
exactly
Tommy,
what I said over
give
the
me your
phone.
plate.
Thank you,
I was like, we'd be
brother.
happy
Thank
with
you
2
very
balls,
much.
Happy birthday.
2 balls
Yeah.
and a candle.
Okay.
Sach, give me a plate.
Then I'm going to
Water,
share
water,
in
piece of
true
cake.
Desi
Thank
style.
you. Yeah.
I'm going to share this Mumita moment with all our listeners.
Yeah.
Lovely.
May
Go
you
on.
all have sweet blessings and good times ahead. Here we go.
All right.
I think it's red velvet, isn't
It
it?
is
Oh,
red
I
velvet,
missed the
yeah.
plate.
Oh my
Red
God.
velvet.
How was your birthday? So you were up in Birmingham for your birthday.
Oh, perfect. Can I say that is?
It's a
good
banging cake.
It's perfect.
Good cake.
Because we just had all the metchan with all the
Is it?
all
Does
the
it work
spices.
nicely?
Yeah. That
Cleansed
is,
your
that
palate.
is an instant like on the tongue. Birthday was lovely. Nice, isn't it? And it's a nice sticky sponge. That's what I like. I don't like a sukkah sponge.
Oh, it's a nice one, isn't it?
Yeah. No one. Yeah. It is.
No one likes a dry sponge.
No. And you know when a cake's.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not.
Oh,
into
I wanna stop
red
more of
velvet
that.
is not really my game.
No,
but-
I wouldn't go for it. I'm carrot cake or
Okay.
quite like the walnut cakes recently, but I was eating my way through it at weekend. It was lovely. I'm going gym every day.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying life at the moment. I'm feeling good at the moment.
Mm.
Honestly, okay, is this weird? Is this weird to say? Shall I say it?
Go on, say it.
I don't want to get. This is not a heavy podcast. This has probably been my best birthday in about 6 or 7 years.
That's good.
Right, and it is probably linked a little bit to losing our jobs and all that. And after that, I just felt like I wasn't properly happy. I couldn't really be. But like recently, you know, we've sold the house. You know,
You're finding the
going
joy
to-
again.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, and I didn't think that'd be possible. And I'm only going to quickly say that because we talk about this all the time.
nice to hear.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like,
It's nice to hear.
Like I feel happy.
Yeah.
I feel happy. I'm for like properly internally happy. For
All
the
right,
first time in a long
Pharrell.
time. Yeah. I mean, yeah. All right, Pharrell. And by the way, can I quickly have to do a little Pharrell tangent
go on.
now? I have to do the story that I saw online because you just said.
Yeah, go on, go on. I think I know what you're gonna say.
Go on. What's the story? What's it about?
He's with Snoop Dogg.
No.
Oh, okay.
He's talking about
Stevie
an
Wonder.
album that. No,
Oh,
not that
okay.
story.
I've
I've
seen
seen
that
that one
as
as
well,
well.
yeah, okay.
And how Stevie Wonder, how they got stoned and he was too stoned.
He's
to deal
too
with-
stoned, yeah.
No, not that one. I've seen
Sach,
that
you
one.
finished the cake already?
Yeah, that was. I had a small
There's
piece.
no-
of
Yeah.
it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but the Pharrell story is that he wrote an album for Michael Jackson.
Oh,
Right, wrote an album for Michael Jackson,
Right.
gave it to him, and for some reason it didn't happen.
Yeah.
They didn't get it. Right. So somebody came along and took that album.
I know who it is.
legitimately. Who was it?
Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake.
Wow.
So that don't be so quick to.
Yeah.
yeah, but you can tell
What?
that.
Yeah,
You can
that
tell.
song
You
is
can
a
tell.
Michael Jackson song.
You
that
can
was
tell.
meant for Michael Jackson, and it sounds like I want to rock your body.
And Like I Love You.
Yeah,
That was,
yeah.
that was meant to be
Yeah,
MJ as well.
that's a Michael Jackson.
And then Pharrell said that years later he asked Michael Jackson to sing it. Michael Jackson kind of leant into his ear
Yeah.
and just sung it, and he went, "Oh, that's what it could have been." But it was good. But Justin did a good job on it. Anyway, so
I mean,
but,
the difference between having MJ sing that and Justin.
well,
Blimey.
I think it made Justin.
It's like having Sach
Yeah,
DJ
no.
for you or Kedge DJ for you.
No,
Yeah.
but I mean, like,
Wait.
no, don't get me wrong. I think Justin, those tunes are anthems, and the album's a wicked album. But then the level up from Justin to MJ.
Yeah, big. Well, but then maybe you could argue it might not have. Because what was the other? Yeah, when MJ's done his newer stuff, it hasn't really worked.
No, I think it
The
would.
classics are the classics.
I think it would. I think it would.
I'm happy. Is my point is, and I'm loving life at the moment. So
Good.
Loving the shows, loving stand up, loving voiceover.
What did you
loving
do then?
Writing. So on the actual birthday, which was Sunday,
Sunday.
we got up and as a family, me, my missus, Binny, and the 2 kids, Milo and Logan, and my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law, who are all from Birmingham. And I thought of you boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did I go for breakfast?
Where did you go?
Desi breakfast. What's
Oh.
the ultimate Desi breakfast?
Dishum.
We used to go all the time. Dishum. So it reminded me of the breakfast show days. We went for breakfast at Dishum, which was delicious. And those sausage naan breakfast things just delicious. I had the full thing.
Full breakfast.
Like sausage.
Yeah.
The
Full English.
masala scrambled egg.
Full desi.
Yeah, it was fantastic. And the limitless masala chai.
Oh yeah. Can't be
Wonderful. And Logan clocked my little brioche bun. You know, your kind of your power bun.
Checking out
that.
your
Oh
bun.
yeah.
Yeah, and he went, "What's that?" And he goes, "That looks crispy." I went, "Yeah, go on." And he goes, "Can I have this?" I was like, "Yeah."
Nice.
Because it's just like it's just soft, buttery, toasty bread.
Yeah.
So anyway, had that. But then that night I worked at Warwick Arts Centre for a show, Bollywood Time Machine show.
Okay.
And I told the audience, I said, "Look, it's my birthday, but I want you to know this is where I'd want to be.
Yeah.
I'd want to be performing on my birthday. I love my job."
I worked on my birthday. I did a wedding.
Right. You probably do most years.
Yeah, I always do.
Right?
Always do.
But the night before, I got to say, Birmingham pubs are so much. Can I say that better than London pubs?
Oh, okay.
They're better, the food is better. The
Do you know what?
service
I
is
think
better.
I think I probably agree with you. And I don't even
Was
say
it proper-
Birmingham.
was it-
I think Midlands. Pubs.
Midlands pubs are the best.
Was it a proper English pub?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Oh.
The one I went to was.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were thinking Desi.
The Desi ones are good too.
Desi ones are good.
They are good, but this was with the croquette fritters are lovely.
Right.
The bread was nice.
Yeah.
The drinks
Was it packed?
No, we were in the dining area.
Okay.
And also, all their pubs are massive. And I swear that's because land is a bit
Got
cheaper.
space, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's not like London, we're trying to
Yeah.
ram everything in. So, had a wicked pub meal with all the family.
Went to work.
And you know what? I even had a couple of drinks. Not a lot, just a couple of drinks.
Couple, yeah.
So that was kind of nice.
For your birthday.
And then the next day, the Disham one. And then, by the way, today I was went to a nice meal in central London with my missus. Thank you, Pete. Thank you for the cake. It's just gone past. And then, and on Thursday, we're going to go to the theatre. We're going to watch Operation Mincemeat, which is
it's a prolonged birthday.
And then on
week.
the weekend, my boys are coming down from university. I've not
Oh,
seen
yeah.
them.
Right.
And we have literally, in 15 years, not had a night out together. They
Okay.
come along to when I've worked. So, and we're going to a brunch. We're going to Aram Bangra brunch.
Is this the one that I'm coming to?
You're going to come join us for the garage one, aren't you? Or the Aram Bangra? Which one? Or can you do both? 12. We got one brunch from
There was
12
one
to-
at the end of the month.
This is the end of the month.
We're at the end of the month, Kate.
It'll be the 30th. Saturday.
What, Saturday?
Yeah.
What
yeah.
time?
So there's 12 till 4.
Can you sort this
one.
out? Can you sort this out like,
Yeah.
off the podcast?
Yeah, and then the other one is 3 till 7. So
Hello,
there's a crossover.
hello.
Hello. Hello. All right, let's take this one out offline. Let's take this one offline.
God.
But can I, sorry,
Man,
going back
just
to the-
making plans for the weekend on the podcast.
I forgot.
Sorry.
I panicked because I was
all
ready
right.
for this. But going to the pub thing. So what I wanted to ask you, it's funny because you went to a pub and I went to a pub over the weekend as well. And I went near sort of Kingston. It was like around them areas, right, with a couple of friends, Gore friends.
Kingston Town.
Yeah, Kingston.
The
were you
place
doing
I
there?
long to be.
No, because one of my football friends has now moved there. So we haven't seen him and all this kind of stuff. So we thought there's a couple of us from where we are in Watford, and we went down to go and see him. He goes,
Just
"Come
saying,
down
I've
on."
lived in South London for about 10 years. I've known him.
Yeah, but you never
Yeah,
want to take
he's
me to the
never-
pub. Anyway,
You never come down.
that's
exactly.
true. No, I did come down once. We did once.
Where?
But
Where did you come? You've never
there
come
was
down to
some
South
restaurant
London.
we went to, me and you.
Bruv, you've never come
It was
down to
for
South
work, but
London.
anyway.
Oh, well.
So,
Brian, can we do this off the podcast, please? Can you discuss these things in private?
yeah.
I wanna do this on the-
So going to
Airing all the dirty laundry.
there's something that I felt, and then I was like trying to like go into like, and I think it's like there's some sort of trauma that I'm dealing with throughout all these years, and I think that this, and I thought, you know what, I think this is what a lot of Asians feel, and I just don't know. Sometimes we haven't really spoken about it, or we don't address it,
And it came out in the pub.
Go on.
and it came out. Well, no, it came out for me.
Something
because-
came out of you in the pub.
because we started speaking about it,
And
I
Asians
was-
don't address it.
No.
You didn't dress yours.
No. So basically, what I felt is that, and to this day, I always feel the same. When I walk into a pub, do you not feel that still being an Asian, you are looked at?
No.
And I feel this thing where every time I go into a pub, I just feel, oh, it's that one Asian guy who's coming into the pub. And there's something inside me that just doesn't feel right. It takes time for me to settle, to sit down, with maybe a drink in, and then, because they see you with your white friends, and then you become accepted. But I just think, like, even in Watford, you go anytime. Well, I've been on a pub crawl, and Tommy will know this. But you go to a pub, and being the only Asian guy, or very few Asian people, I still think that this exists. Am I
Okay.
making this up?
No, I tell you what I'm doing. As you were saying all of that, I'm putting myself through that scenario. Now, the fact is, that's probably the sad fact, or I don't really,
Yeah.
I'm not too bothered.
But that's
I,
what
don't,
I'm-
I don't get to go to, I don't do pubs.
No, I
now,
don't
right?
either.
So-
Very rarely I've
but,
gone.
But
Yeah.
when I think back in the day, if you were going, okay, it depends on the area. Really does.
Yeah, but I think, but
if you're going to a proper
Kingston's
gordified
quite
area.
Kingston is quite gordified. So,
Is
and-
it? Is Kingston? I thought Kingston.
Yeah.
yeah,
okay.
it's quite
I
posh.
thought-
It's quite
But
posh.
anywhere in the south is very glorified.
Yeah, but even like Watford as well. Again, a lot of a lot of sort of English people are there, so you don't
Yeah.
see that many Asian people coming in,
No.
and it just feels like
And-
you're the only one.
No, and I know what you mean. I tell you what, where my mind's gone to. I'll come back to that, right?
Yeah.
In the Asianness, I'm working
Go
out
on.
where I stand. I don't. Okay, so I like the looks. I like it.
Okay.
Number one, when the
All
door
right.
opens in a pub, like the squeaky door, that little kind
Yeah,
of
'cause everyone looks.
Yeah, and they look round, and I'm trying to think, where have I been? There's a few pubs in Essex that are quite gordified, right?
Yeah.
And you go in and you get a look, but then I like going, all right. And they go, oh, as soon as you open your mouth and you talk like that, you're not going, oh, hello, how are you?
No, but that's how Kedge talks. That's how
you-
Kedge. Hello.
Hello.
Guess so.
Hello.
I think me and you can just roll in a
Yeah,
pub
go,
and
what are you
just get with
saying?
it. Yeah,
And as soon as
exactly.
you- as soon as
Just
you
get
go-
with
As
it.
soon as you go, you're right.
Yeah,
they'll
yeah,
go,
yeah,
oh,
exactly.
So I think
there's
it's
something about
maybe
that
I think
geezer.
it's
Go
a
in there,
me
it's
thing.
such a-
I
think
just
it's a
feel-
you thing.
I think I feel a little bit like intimidated.
You
for the
shouldn't.
first 15, 20 minutes. It takes me time to get used to it. I'm a little bit on edge. Once I've got a drink,
Kedge on the edge.
and then once you start drinking, and then you're having the bants and stuff, you're okay. But I just feel
loosens
like
up.
like,
Maybe that's what it is, because me and Satch are non-drinkers. We're comfortable in our skin anyway.
Oh, here we go.
See, that's what it is.
No,
Maybe
but I'm
you got
just
anxiety,
like,
Kedge.
no, it's not anxiety. It's just
got
that
an ism.
I just felt like it feels weird that in 2024 you still walk into a pub and you think, well, actually, they're still looking at the few coloured people who are walking into this
You can't say
establishment.
coloured people, Kedge, nowadays. You have to
Okay.
say people
Yeah.
of colour.
People
It
of
doesn't
colour.
matter. I know what you mean, so that's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
But in the same way, let me flip it though, to make sure this is not a white, brown, black thing, right? Let me flip it. You go to India, all brown bar,
Yeah.
and a Gora or
Walks
Gori walks in, everyone's going to look. Everyone's going to look. Of course they're
No,
gonna
but
look.
that's different. That's different.
Yeah.
Because that's
Not even a Gora or Gori. Even if
Even
one of
Asian-
us,
yeah, one of us walks
they'll
in,
still
yeah.
stare at you because
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
like, you're not for me.
Right,
Yeah,
so
'cause you're wearing shorts.
I heard on
Which
L-
I don't mind. I like it. I like it when people they're like, yeah, where's he from?
in the last week on
No,
L-
they'll be like, where you from?
Yeah, on LBC they were having a debate, something
Yeah,
about
from here.
immigration and people in the country.
Yeah.
And some white woman got on the phone from Leicester, and she
Yeah.
goes, "They all stare at you. All the Asian guys, they just
Really?
stare at you everywhere you go. You feel like
Oh.
they're just staring."
That's a bit
and
creepy.
and I felt like I wanted to call and go, "Look, it's not just you. They stare at everyone."
Yeah.
I used to hate it growing up in East Ham when my mum used to wash the net curtains.
Yeah.
Because everyone would go past
Everyone
and look
looking
in
in.
the house.
Yeah.
And I used to hate
Everyone's
that.
a little
Like,
looky.
why? Like, just because I felt like everyone would look and they'd look properly in. And I don't know why, and just never liked that.
Oh,
Never
I
liked it.
quite like it actually.
I
when the
really
net came
a
down.
little parader.
Yeah.
And even today, I was in the hotel in Scotland. I've come back from Scotland this morning. So, and as I was getting ready, like the outside my window was the car park.
Yeah.
So it's only cars, but I'm like, I close the curtains all up properly. I'm
Really?
like, no, I don't
why?
know.
I don't like that.
Wait,
I don't
why?
like
I don't
closing
want
it.
no one to see me and my bits.
Oh yeah, no, for that, yeah, okay, fine.
But in general, like, it feels too exposed.
I like
You're
it
like you're
open.
running the room and just
So,
close the
yeah,
curtains.
yeah,
first.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
a bit weird.
But okay, going back and quickly, last thing on the pub is, I remember now as you're saying it about Asian in the pub, I don't remember really that
Yeah.
because there would always be groups of Asians. But actually, what you wouldn't get too often. This is terrible. I don't know if I can even say this. But back in the day, you wouldn't get that many black people in the pub.
No.
Not in the pub.
There-
But there'd be
in
one
this pub I went to,
black guy
there was
who
there was one Asian girl, one black guy, and
Yeah.
there was me.
And black guys, it would be kind of a glorified black guy. You know, you'd have a leather jacket,
Like
on,
the
a
one
bit
in Only Fools and Horses.
yeah, a bit like that. But
I forgot his name. But
yeah, you're right. It was more
Road
like,
sweeper.
It was more like the '80s black guy
Yeah.
that you'd get in a pub.
Yeah.
not a noughties. You wouldn't get a modern day.
Gosh, I haven't been in a pub in a long time.
Yeah, no, yeah. And I don't even know what
not
pubs-
Stormzy.
No, definitely not. You don't
No.
get cool. You
No.
don't get cool about the
Yeah.
youth and music, whatever. These are kind of like they play a bit of darts, black guys.
Yeah.
and like the Asian, and that's it, back in the day. In the same way, the Asians in the pub were those guys that were like they'd talk to Janet behind the bar.
Yeah.
you know they got a bit of banter with-
Fruity.
Like
Yeah.
Kedge is more of a pub person, whereas I don't think I'd go into a pub.
Nah.
I'm more a bar.
Yeah.
No, but
I
you
can
know,
see that.
it's-
That's
I
good.
mean, I'll just go anywhere, innit?
wherever his real
Wherever I'm led,
real
I'll be
Gordon
there.
friends go. That's
Yeah.
where he will
So
go.
you said you came back from Glasgow this morning then?
Yeah, travel back this morning. Oh my God, can I do this? Can I do this now?
What's that?
1, 2, 3. 3 incidents on the way home from Glasgow.
You do love a train incident, don't you?
Bro,
I'm the
Satcham's plane incident.
Yeah.
It happens. It seems to happen all the time, right?
Yeah.
So thank you very much. So you didn't have the cake taken away now as well. There's
Yeah.
still 3 more slices there. I'm going to go manual on that
Yeah.
one. It's okay. Iraklo. Thank you, Digger. Thank you. See that?
Yeah, go on.
That was fluent.
Iraklo.
Yeah, that was
See
fluent.
how I'm
What was
like-
that? What was that,
That'd be-
Spanish?
Yeah. Oh, hola, Iraklo.
Yeah.
No, that's all right. We'll just eat that manually. Thank you. Thank you. He's taking the knife away like you don't trust me with a knife.
No, you don't. Yeah, go on.
Right. So on the
Three incidents.
3 incidents. Okay, incident number 1, and they are open to debate. So I need you to
Oh,
open this,
okay.
right? Number 1, we're on the train.
4-hour journey, right?
4.5 hour
my
journey.
Okay, 4.5.
Last time I was on this journey, one of the stand-up comedians I was with,
Bag got nicked.
bad got nicked. I say it, the laptop,
Yeah.
got nicked from underneath him.
Yeah.
So he had it
You all
underneath
fell
him.
asleep.
We all fell asleep.
That's a daft move.
That's a
right,
daft
boys.
move. It is a daft move.
For that reason, I had a very big bag because I had all my stuff from Birmingham,
Right.
the show, and all that, and my
Yeah.
gym kit,
Yeah.
and my suit for the awards that I was hosting.
Yeah.
So, and I'm like, I'm not leaving this bag for 4.5 hours because it wouldn't fit in the overhead.
No.
Yeah.
I can't put it next to me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not leaving it in that little section.
Yeah.
Basket.
4 or 5
Where you
meters
can't see it.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I put it in that area, and I thought train was empty because I got on the 6:45, 7 o'clock train this morning.
Yeah.
Right.
And I put the bag there. I thought I'm just going to sit on this table. So I've got a seat. When I get moved, I get moved. Right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
and actually, of the 4.5 hours, I got 3 hours on that seat.
On
That's
that
good.
table.
Good shit.
Then
Good
it got
to see.
busier as we got closer to London.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone came along. That's my seat. I said absolutely no problem.
I'm off.
But by then, I had my phone charged for 3
Yeah.
hours.
Happy. Yeah.
I'm good. I'm
Yeah,
stocked up.
happy.
I can see
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
I'm on the end stretch.
Yeah.
So I go back to my seat. I sit next to this woman. She's from Manchester. We spoke briefly, and that was that. So we're sitting next to each other. Behind us,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear a guy come over, and now the train's packed. Every seat is gone.
Okay.
Right? It's
What
got
time is this roughly?
This is now
9-ish?
No. So no, I pulled in at 12. It's about 10:30,
Okay.
11, 10:30, 10:30ish, right?
all right.
So it's the last hour and a half of the journey. Guy comes over to the people behind me, and he goes, "Excuse me, those are our seats." He said it nicely. He was with his
Yeah.
he's with his wife, right? And I didn't look round. And he went, "Oh, mate," I heard the guy go, and the guy talking in the chair, strong Scottish accent, and he went, "Mate, none of the seats are working." And he's right. None of the displays
Were correct.
were working.
Yeah.
However, and I missed this, I had my headphones on, my Manchester lady next to me told me, she said they made an announcement. They said the seat number things aren't working,
Yeah.
but sit in your seats that you've got
Fine.
allocated.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, still stick with those seats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought they'd gone, no,
Sit where
seats
you
are
want.
out the window,
Bindas.
free for all.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But they didn't say that.
Yeah.
So that's what so you need to know that. And the guy goes, no, but those are our seats. And he goes, well, I'm sorry, mate, but we've got seats somewhere, and we can't have those because someone's sitting in our seats.
Yeah.
Well, move
Now, I think he was lying because what comes up next. So then the guy goes, no, mate, we just got up to go to the drinks cart.
Yeah.
We just left our seats for a minute, and now we've come back.
Yeah.
Like we were already sat
Already,
here. I'm
yeah.
not taking it now.
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
were already here.
Yeah.
And then the guy flipped out, and he went, and effing and blinding,
Oh.
and effing and jeffing,
Wow.
loud,
Oh, wow.
loud.
10:30 in the
And-
morning,
and
yeah?
Right. He goes, I don't
Wow.
give a shit. All right.
Yeah.
And he goes, you can't. What did he say? He said to me like, you can't just come over and claim something to be yours.
Yeah.
Oh.
And as soon as he said that, I thought, right, this
Yeah, you
geezer's
go.
not in a happy place.
Yeah.
Right? So he's, and then I'm thinking, so I looked around at Manchester woman and she raised her eyebrows like, ooh.
Oh, it's heating
Oh,
up here.
And I thought, Tommy, don't get involved.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Right?
You got front row seats as
Yeah,
well.
and I'm right in front of them,
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
can hear it all.
Yeah.
Actually, I tell you, like, what I did do is I hit voice recorder on my phone because I want to start filming. Right. So, because I wanted to share it with you, but I couldn't get the voice recorder near enough
Right.
to get it. So I just played you a bit of it,
Yeah.
and it was a bit
Couldn't
of
hear
a,
anything,
No,
yeah.
and exactly, bit. You can hear the odd swear word.
Yeah.
And then the girlfriend of the guy who was getting angry sat down. She went, "I'm not going to fight over a seat," and he went, "No, don't move. These are ours. Don't move." Right now, in that situation, then she gets up, then he follows, but they didn't go to their seat. They sat on the two seats that were just by the toilets.
Right.
You know, in that opening toilet.
Yeah.
They just sat there, and I'm like, so you didn't have a seat
Ah.
because you would have gone and tracked down your seat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
Jalal.
gone and sat there.
Yeah.
But as he went off, he barged the guy who he goes, "Oi!" And the guy who barged was a bigger guy. He was older,
Yeah.
but he was bigger. And he went, "Oi!" He goes, "What's your problem? Why are
Yeah,
you
what are you
barging
doing?
for?
Yeah, yeah.
Like these are ours. Like, what's your problem?"
Yeah, yeah.
So it all kind of kicked off. That was issue number
Issue
one.
one.
But it didn't kick off. That was a little semi-kick-off.
Bro, it was more of a kick-off than I think that I've ever seen. I've seen on the train
okay.
before.
But it wasn't
okay.
like a fist flying kind of
Yeah,
kick-off.
That was a fight.
But what I
proper
realise
fight.
is, like, people can switch so easy now.
Just like that.
Yeah.
It's just not worth it.
Yeah,
If you're
no, I agree.
in a car, whatever, and you don't know who's going through what. That guy, I'm telling you now, the guy who was angry, he's going through some stuff.
Yeah.
Right? He's got some, like, that was too much anger too quickly.
Yeah.
And then
Over a
the
seat.
and
0
that
to
statement
60.
of, you can't just come, it was like you can't come over here claiming things to be yours. It was
Yeah.
almost like that. But you
Like-
come
Come in here
Yeah.
taking our jobs.
It was like that.
Immigrants,
Okay.
yeah.
Anyway, that's the first kick. A bit of excitement. And
Did those two get their seats in?
they got their seats,
Yeah, okay,
and the other
that's
two went and sat by the toilet.
Right.
Issue up. Okay. Then I get onto the tube. Right. Incident number 2.
So you're at Euston now.
Now this is I'm at Euston
Yeah,
Station. Right.
yeah.
Get to the tube, and I stand up because again I got the big bag. I'm not going
Yeah.
to go sit in those little narrow seats.
Nah,
Put
don't
the
worry
bag
about
down. I'm on that bit by the window where you can pull the window down and you get a bit hover. You
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm at that
Yeah.
bit.
I like that seat.
And the perchy seat.
Yeah.
You're not
Yeah,
quite
the perch.
sitting. You're not quite standing.
Yeah.
It's a bit of an awkward height.
That's my spot if
Okay.
I'm ever on the tube.
I can see it, and the kids like that because they like to sit in that
I
little
don't want
cubby
to go
bit.
and sit on the
Chair,
seat.
chair.
Yeah,
Fair enough. Okay, that's your little lean spot.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
you
yeah.
though, sat on the
Yeah.
toes
Yeah.
by the exit, ready to go. Action man. So my point is, because I'm sat there, a homeless guy comes onto the train,
Yeah.
and he turns his back to me and he faces the rest of the carriage because I'm
Yeah.
at the very back. So he's not saying it to me, and he goes, "Excuse me, everybody. Sorry to disturb you." But
Did you have quite like a small sort of like a mouse kind of voice?
like what? To do an
I
impression?
can't like.
Go on, give us a mouse.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, like that.
Well, I mean, he wasn't. He didn't project it like Pavarotti.
no, but it's quite distinct. It's quite distinct. I think
Excuse me, everybody.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's,
bruv, there's more than one home. What, are you trying to make up that you know who?
I think I know. I think I know
He
the
knows a
homeless
homeless
guy
person. That's his mate.
from Euston. There's that one guy.
Yeah,
No,
it's his mate.
Victorian
It's his
lad.
mate.
Victorian
He
lad.
sees him every day.
I know him. I know him.
You're so desi though. I know him.
Yeah.
I know him.
I know him. I
Say
know
my
him.
name. Say my. Tell him. Tell him.
Right.
Say your Kedge's friend.
Kedge's mate.
Yeah,
Anyway.
he'll leave you alone. He won't ask you anymore.
Yeah, go on.
You got to give him half, like 50p. Not
Yeah,
a pound.
exactly. You do a discount. He's like, oh, here, your Kedge's mates. He goes, oh, forget it. I'm going to get the money out of you. Right? But so he stood in front of me and he's addressing the carriage and he goes, excuse me, everybody. Sorry to disturb you. Would it be possible? A bit of change or a bit of food? I'd really appreciate it.
Yeah,
Now,
It's the same guy.
people just stay quiet.
yeah.
Of course.
Right? And then he said something, which
Oh.
I want to bring to the table here.
Go on,
Okay.
go on.
The guy goes, well, I would appreciate if you just all said no.
Oh.
Because being ignored is really hard.
Oh.
Right? Now, I know this about homeless because we've done various pieces and things
Yeah.
for the One Show and all that. And actually, the big thing is that they just get ignored. They get forgotten. That's a big
Yeah.
problem in
Yeah.
in their mental health and their
Yeah.
status and all that kind of stuff in their heads. So whenever they come on, and if I am in front of them, I will look at them when they do their spiel.
Yeah.
And then I'll just go, sorry, I haven't got any change.
Yeah.
And they go, no worries.
Yeah.
And they move on. But nobody said anything. But then I was like, mate, I don't think you should have said that.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to win them over by going,
No.
well, at least you could say something. Because people are nervous as well. People don't.
Yeah.
They don't
Yeah.
know what to say. They don't have the confidence
and
to
also
say.
you got to remember as well, because as a punter, you always feel guilty that if you make eye contact with this person and you haven't got anything to give or you
Right.
don't want to give, because at the end of the day, everyone is going through a bit of a cost of living crisis at the moment. Do you know what I mean? Everyone is trying to figure out the
'Cause he
cheapest
lives.
deal. Yeah, it's not easy. Going to Tesco and trying to do your weekly shop, trying to save money, cut corners, all that. It's not easy. And then on top of that,
if you don't go to Tesco, yours gets delivered
Yeah, innit?
7 days
no,
a week.
not anymore, mate. Not anymore. Not anymore. I'm actually there
Oh,
now,
he
doing
goes
the
in
hustle.
store.
I'm doing the hustle. But
Finally.
I know. Well, just because again, you've got to save money. But I was just thinking it's hard because you want to give them the eye contact, but then if you give eye contact, you feel even worse that you can't give them anything.
Yeah.
And how many times can you keep giving things to people?
Yeah. It's true.
It's
so,
it's true.
But-
And actually, can we just talk about this very quickly
Go on, go on.
giving
Go on,
poor
get it up.
people money? Because there's something that happened this week,
Giving
and that
poor
is,
people or
and
homeless
that
people?
week, this week was-
Homeless people.
or homeless people.
Yeah.
This week is 40 years of Band-Aid.
oh, wow. wow.
Oh,
Bob
yeah, I see
Geldof.
Geldof come out everywhere.
Geldof
He's on
has
everything
been
at the
yeah,
moment.
Geldof came out and he was at Virgin Radio and everything like that.
so
now,
good.
now Band-Aid for me, you, and everybody else, especially Asian people as well, was a big moment. And I remember Mum and Dad watching it and saying, "Oh, what a brilliant guy this is." And,
I wasn't born.
You weren't born,
man.
but you know, give it for this
That
Gora
makes me
to.
old.
I know. For this Gora to go.
Banger
up
though, banger.
It is a banger, and they re-released a newer version. They got like Dizzy on it, and
Christmas.
Oh, no.
Oh, that was like years
No.
ago. They did that years
No.
later, the Dizzy one.
no, but they brought him again, and they got some newer voices on it.
Oh, wow.
Anyway,
Why'd
right?
you do that? Don't
So,
do that.
Couple of things I just want to say about that is obviously it was a great thing, but what I didn't realise is that there is so many people against him. There are so many people against Bob Geldof and what he did, and they're going, "Oh, well, you just made millions out of it." Blah blah blah. Oh, it's just an insult. Oh, it's just like white people just showing off their power. And I've never looked at it like that. You know, for one guy to have seen a news program and then gone, right, let's try and raise some money. And the only way he could do it, he was a musician. But he's, you know, if you go online,
No, but
There's a lot of
that's with everything. Like I know people that do a lot of charity stuff and they never post it online for that reason because
Yeah.
people feel like, oh, they're only doing it for that.
yeah,
Yeah,
And
but-
because there's always, whatever you do, there's always going to be a group of people that will think the opposite of what you think you're doing it for.
But like there was black people on BBC as well, like on BBC News, and all saying, "Oh no, it was bad because it's been bad." Actually, saying that that Africa and all that is in debt and everything. It means that the interest on their debt has increased and blah blah blah. So they're still paying off more debt. All of this, and I'm just like. We just lost sight of what this guy did, and
Yeah.
you could have done nothing, right?
Yeah.
But he did something, and I think it was pretty amazing to have done that because let's face it, there's a lot of people who are not doing anything. So then it brought me into it's brilliant that he did that.
Yep.
But why is it they're always asking us poor people to keep buying singles and keep donating money and all of that when you've got all these rich people
Yep.
anyway who could probably donate more than what they're going to get maybe in one night if they just gave their money away.
It's
But
the
the
system,
system
Kedge.
is
It's
the
the
system is
system.
messed up in it. Like
That's the way it
they're
is.
only asking poor people to donate money.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're just asking poor people,
But
Kedge. They're asking everyone.
They're leaning on the masses, and the masses
The
are.
masses, the masses are struggling.
Yeah, of course, but you're not just going to go to rich people and say, oh, by the way, can we all fix this? It
Yeah.
ain't going to work like that. You have to ask everybody.
But then that's why they say, I forget the stats. It's like, 3% of the world's population holds 90% of the world's
Yeah.
wealth and all that kind of stuff. So you're
Like,
right.
apparently, there was a stat that the Asian people own more property in
In
the
London.
UK, in London,
Yeah,
than white people.
Yeah, well, the big thing is, sorry,
Come on, bruv.
I'm whispering it because he could even be in this restaurant.
Yeah.
The local MP
Yeah.
who lives in Redbridge,
Yeah.
this borough where we are
Yeah.
filming right now.
Yeah.
He has got the most properties out of everyone in the House of Commons, right? House of Parliament. Out of all the MPs,
Yeah.
he's got the most properties, and I think it's like 12 properties that he's got.
Wow.
And he's the local Redbridge MP
Wow.
and all that.
Baller.
And he's but I'm like, rating,
Baller.
sing.
Yeah.
I'm like,
But-
well, there you
but
go.
I was just like, like this week I was slightly divided. I didn't know how
Yeah.
to feel about it because I loved Band Aid growing up and everything like that. And then you hear all this other neggy stories about it, and you're like,
No. Well,
I mean, at the end of the day, if
I
someone's
was
doing
wondering
something
why
nice,
Geldof was popping up everywhere.
Yeah, that's
he
why.
got absolutely rinsed yesterday by Ricky
Oh,
Gervais.
it was a
on
funny
the One
joke.
Show.
Oh, did
It
he?
was a funny
Oh,
joke.
Ricky Gervais is brilliant.
Ricky
did he
Gervais-
say?
Never
Well,
misses.
There was
Never
a funny
misses.
joke just about how what was he?
He was talking about how his life. He goes, Ricky Gervais goes, like, I only got successful after 37
That's
or something
it, yeah,
like that.
yeah.
And he goes, and at
He
the
goes,
end of it, he goes,
otherwise-
I'd be ending up sleeping like a homeless
Living-
person in my car, like him. And
like
he
him.
pointed at Bob Geldof.
It was really funny, and Geldof's face was brilliant. Geldof's face
I was
was
just like-
brilliant.
cussing him out.
On the money. Go on,
Final
third
thing.
story.
Third
Go on,
story.
yeah,
Final
sorry.
thing.
Yeah.
I now have got from Euston. I've got to Green Park, Central London. By the way, all very Christmassy. Everyone's
it is.
out by
It's
Green
so
Park.
nice,
It's
so
all the
nice.
lights
I
and
walked through London the other day. It's just Christmas. That's
Yeah.
I
why we're there.
love it.
and I love Green Park because it's not far from like Hyde Park, Mayfair,
Bond
all
Street.
of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you got.
Did you walk through the park?
No, I didn't because I came up because I had my big bag. I came out to the station and
Yeah.
we were going. I was meeting my missus for lunch. That's why I got
Right.
on the early train. Little birthday lunches for both of us, and everyone's got like their Christmassy coats on,
Yeah.
and all that. And can I just say, people look like money. They look like money over there. Their hair, their tans, their, the shoes,
Yeah.
the jeans. I look
Yeah.
at the guys. They're dressed.
Oh
like
yeah, near
that.
New Bond Street and all that.
All of that, right?
Yeah.
It's all of that. Green Park area, money. So I'm just sort of people watching a bit, and I see a woman who's sort of doing a bit of a march down the road towards us. But she,
Right.
well, I'll just say she looked normal. Like there was nothing
Yeah.
untoward about it. Black
Yeah.
leggings, black t-shirt kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Right, little jacket.
White socks on the outside of the leggings,
and
trainers.
I'm walking along, and I just happen to be parallel with a guy,
Yeah.
right, who's walking alongside with me. And she leans straight into him. She's coming at him from in front.
Yeah, yeah.
He's walking forward. We're walking away. She goes, She goes, "You got a tiny penis and you got a tiny penis and raisins for testicles."
Where did that come from?
I just burst out laughing. She was, "You got a tiny penis and raisins for testicles."
It could have been you, but it went.
It could have been anyone.
It could
right?
have been you.
She was just shouting at people down the street. Right? She was a buggy.
Right.
She was a buggy. Right.
Right.
And the guy, I burst out laughing because obviously it was over in a flash.
Yeah.
And as I
In
looked
a
down
flash.
at him, as I looked at him, he just sort of closed his eyes because she just came right into his
Yeah.
face. So he didn't. He was a bit older than me, so he must be about mid-50s,
Yeah.
right? And he just went like winced a bit, closed his eyes, and she went, "You got a tiny penis and raisins for testicles."
Yeah.
And walked off.
Ooh.
And I went, "Welcome to London." He went, and then he turned to me, he's quite funny. He went, "What's baffling is I want to know how she knows." I thought, that's so good. Well done. Well done.
yeah.
And then he goes, and we carried on walking that direction. He goes, "I didn't even see her coming." I said, "Exactly." I said, "But that's the scary thing about
exactly.
big
Yeah,
cities.
London.
You don't know
Yeah,
who's
yeah.
going to jump
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
You got a tiny penis and raisins for testicles."
But
I'm
no,
like,
do you know what? You see that's quite common seeing random stuff like that in London.
Yeah,
Even
man.
the other day when I was walking
Characters.
through, I was just like, there was just these two ladies shouting at everyone down like near Victoria, and I was just like, what is going
I
on?
love the
What
boldness,
is going on?
with the
I was
boldness
just
of
standing there.
London.
I was standing there on, do you know, like the crossroad, like the on the pedestrian crossing, like in
Yeah.
the middle of the triangle.
Yeah.
I was just looking across the road. I was like, what are these two ladies just doing? It was mental.
yeah, I love it. I love it.
I mean, that's
welcome to
crazy.
city life.
And something crazy that I tried this week
Oh.
was I was in the canteen at work, and normally I always go down for a quick toast at 10 o'clock, peanut butter,
toast.
quick toast.
You know, do you think? Sorry, side tangent now.
Goes down for
do you
quick
think? Do you
toast.
think that's when you know you're getting old?
Quick
when
toast.
you have times of the day that you do things. You
Oh,
don't-
no, 'cause
that's
I-
not a
'cause
young person's thing.
No, because I've got to fit it into the schedule. Because you know,
Yeah, I think exactly. That's not a young person.
Well, no,
thing.
No, but that's
Young-
because of his work, Tommy.
No, because of my work schedule.
No, but do you think? Oh,
Because
okay,
of my
fine.
meetings
Okay,
and stuff
fine.
like that. So
All right.
I don't.
he has
I-
a little window at 10:30.
Yeah,
working.
yeah,
Okay,
the
that's
fact
a little
that- the fact
breakfast.
that Satch knows my the windows.
Okay, so that's not a Buddha thing.
No.
But he used
10
to do the
o'clock,
same.
you know, like my
No,
mum and
but
dad.
he used to
we
do
like
the
a
same.
chada cuppa.
Remember when he used to get his banana out in the studio? It was at a certain time.
10 past
So it's-
8.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 10 past 8.
It's still.
It was 8 o'clock. In the 8 o'clock news, the banana would come out.
Yeah,
like
and then
it's-
he'd
It's,
throw
it's
half
now
of it in the
moved to
bin.
9. It's now moved to 9.
Oh, has it?
It's now moved
Then
to
he'd
9.
throw half of it in the bin. You piss me off every day. I'm like,
Yeah.
why are you throwing the
Yeah.
banana in the
Why
bin?
do you
But-
throw? Why do you throw off it?
No, it's just the end. It's just the end.
But
Yeah,
it's
but-
about that much.
Yeah,
No, it's
I either go at Milo and Logan
Yeah,
about
well,
that
it's right.
because they
Eat
don't
the
like the nipple bit at the end.
Yeah,
And
no. It's not. It's just, but anyway, so I went just quick toast with peanut butter, and then I thought, you know what, I had a bit of a headache, and I thought, you know what, I fancy a little bit more today because I needed to eat some food. So I got one toast with peanut butter, and I got another separate toast with jam.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Just because I thought I'd just switch it up. Do you know
Yeah,
what I
crazy.
What flavour?
mean? Strawberry. And then
Bits, no bits?
bits, obviously lumpy, and then I closed it, and then I put it like in a takeaway box because obviously I'm taking it back up to my desk and everything like that. And then I'm paying it. So obviously when you go to pay, the guy on the till who I know now, his name is Kirill. He's a good guy. I always say hello
Was
to
it
him.
Squirrel?
Kirill.
Kirill?
He's Polish, I think, or
Kirill.
Romanian. One of them.
Could be a bit desi.
It could be, innit?
Could
Yeah,
be.
yeah, Kiriljit. But
I was going South Indian, but
Yeah.
okay. So I opened the box up to show him, and,
Secret Kirill.
and you just go, oh, I got one toast with peanut butter, one with jam, and he went, that is a disgrace.
yeah, it is a disgrace.
And I went,
What?
what happened there?
Yeah,
He's
why?
normally really
Why?
nice to me. I said,
Yeah,
what's
why?
happened? He went, you've cut them in half and you folded them together.
Yeah, why would you
Oh,
sandwich
you
it?
put peanut and jam
Yeah,
together.
because it wouldn't. No. Like the peanut ones are folded like together.
Yeah,
and the
oh.
jam ones are folded together.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Right.
I
Because it
thought
wouldn't
you
fit
did
in
a
a
mix
box.
and blend.
Yeah,
and,
no.
jam and the peanut.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I said, well, what's wrong? I said I had to cut them because trying to fit two toasts into this box is hard, so I had to do this.
Yeah.
He went, mate, what you need to do is you need to get one of those jam slices, one of the peanut butters, stick them together.
No.
Oh, mix it. He wanted to mix
He
it.
wanted to mix it.
Not a separation.
I went, mate, are you serious?
Yeah, no.
He went, that is the way. He goes, if you're doing jam, he goes, why else are you getting peanut butter and jam?
Two
And
different
I'm-
flavours, isn't it?
And I'm like, well, because I said I wanted a bit of peanut butter, but
Yeah.
then I thought I just wanted something sweet with the coffee, so I'll just have a.
Yeah, I don't mix my dal with my paneer.
Yeah.
Kedge
Do you know what I
does.
mean?
Kedge does.
No, you don't.
And then he goes, no, what?
Paneer and dal. You
No,
wouldn't-
no, don't be silly.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
there's craziness and then there's weirdness. So I said, no. He goes, honestly, do it. It will change your life.
Did you do it?
So I didn't
You
do it in
did
front of
it.
him.
You
I
did
paid
it.
for it. I walked up the stairs and
You
I
did it.
thought, why would you do that?
Yeah.
And then I thought, you know what?
Go on then.
You'll only live once. Let's just do one slice.
YOLO.
So I did it. Stick together.
Yep.
Massive bite. Can I tell you, it is the most incredible bit of sandwich toast I've ever had.
So Americans do peanut butter and jelly. That is
Which is
jelly
jam,
is jam.
yeah.
right? So that's a thing.
But
Yeah.
in all my years of my life,
You've
I've
never done
never
that?
tried this.
And
And
the
I
common-
felt like an absolute wild jungly doing it.
What is it that? So it's a bit like when I remember first having cheese with a chili chutney or like a jammy.
Utes.
No, but
Utes.
that-
And I'm
no,
like,
but that's-
oh my
but
god, where's
it's
this
still
flavour
savoury
bit?
and
If
savoury.
if I ever make a sandwich, it's cheese and jam.
Yeah. Oh, cheese and
jam.
Yeah, do you like a pickle?
No,
Like the-
jam. Like as in
actual
strawberry jam,
sweet
or
sweet,
marmalade,
right,
yeah,
which is-
sweet and cheese.
which is going.
So
for
then
that
I
thing.
think you guys might like this because peanut butter and jam. Honestly,
I
just
don't like
didn't-
peanut butter. Dead.
And by the way, people
Okay.
put banana in that as well.
Peanut butter on the banana and honey on
Yeah.
on the old jam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And so you could have
But-
everything at 9:10.
My
9
life
o'clock.
was changed this week. Honestly,
Oh, man.
I've never tried that, and I would love to recommend that to everybody. Try it. Peanut
You
butter
would-
jam, one
I
toast.
just don't like peanut.
But
There's
it-
something
but you
about
know-
peanut butter I don't like.
Nah, well, yeah.
I love
Not a
peanut
fan-
butter.
Not a fan.
I like a Snickers though. So I
It
mean,
ta- do you know what it tastes like?
Yeah.
Flipping plaster.
No,
that's funny.
no.
Do you know, like, it's
no,
just
Saj,
plaster.
you got to have
a bit
sunpat.
plaster.
You're not having sunpat. You having sunpat peanut butter?
I'm not having anyone pat me.
No, yeah.
Try that one. Try that one, and then I think it will be game
But
changer.
it's
No,
like,
I
you
just
know,
don't like it.
You know when people say, "Oh, have you ever put black pepper on strawberries?"
Oh yeah.
It opens
Well,
up the flavour.
all Asian people do
There's
that.
no.
Yeah, on
Or-
pineapple and
yeah,
shit like that,
pineapple
yeah.
and Asian
Yeah.
people black pepper and everything.
What's that
Yeah.
fruit? That little one. My mum and dad used to put Luna
Lychee.
black pepper on that. No, like amrut.
Amrut.
That's a whiskey, isn't it?
That's a whiskey. bro.
No, I know it is as well. Marud.
Marut.
Maruti Suzuki. It's
No, it's like almost like a little
Passion fruit?
looks like a little dinda, but
Brute.
it's a fruit.
Brute. That's a deodorant.
Oh.
It looks like it's green.
Like a
Cut
hold
into half.
on. It's quite sticky.
I don't know. No, I don't know. But
It's like a berry. It's a berry. It's a berry.
It's hard.
Gooseberry,
It's pretty
gooseberry.
hard.
It's like a gooseberry.
Gooseberry.
But it's quite
Yeah, hard.
hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good for your hair. Apparently,
Oh well.
you didn't have enough.
Tell you
I didn't
to
eat
do
that. But they put a bit of salt and pepper on, and that was nice. That was
Okay.
because it's juicy fruit.
I don't
you
know why brown people would put salt and pepper on fruit, bum.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
bleh.
my uncle used to have, like passion fruit, and you just cut the top off and you
Yeah.
put the pepper in there and scoop it out. So nice.
Oh man.
So nice.
I think there's certain cultural things that we all get up to. So you're happy? You happy with your peanut butter and jam?
Yeah, I just thought I'd just bring it to the brown because I just thought, some people might not have tried that, and if I'm feeling the joy, I want people to feel that joy.
Peanut butter's a good source of energy, good source of protein anyway. So it's all good things. That's like a.
Jam
Speaking
is
of
different.
joy and protein, two things that you need when you go to the gym, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, gosh. Obviously, I think we said it a couple of weeks ago. We've both signed up to
David Lloyd,
and
yeah.
we're liking it.
Gym-
We're liking
Gym
it.
bunnies.
But-
Loving it
Bunny.
there.
But I think me and you, Tommy, had a bit of a discovery this week that we kind of we weren't planning on talking about it, but it just came out in conversation.
What did we say?
It was about the changing room story.
Yes.
Oh, this
Okay.
started on the WhatsApp group, and then we had to abruptly stop it because we said this
I think
might
Tommy
be-
actually started
We need
it,
to
and I was
save
just
this.
like, I know exactly what you're talking
We need
about.
to save this for the podcast. So let's, because
Okay.
I don't know what you guys are on about.
Okay. So I'm in the changing room.
I'm in the changing room too.
I look around at an older Asian guy. Right.
Okay.
Oh no, I got no Asians in mine.
Oh, okay. You're gonna
All white people.
All white people. Okay, right. No, mine has got a mix. It's in like it's in the Chigwell area.
And black
So
people.
you got like desis, kind of new money kind of desis.
Yeah.
Call it right.
I would hate to go to a gym where everyone's brown.
No, they're not. Everyone's not.
Sad.
Because it's actually a mix of.
You can't say that.
It's
Why?
Actually, it's actually it's a mix of sort of uncles with kind of like who've made like,
Aunties.
they've done well in property and whatever
Right.
and things like that. It's that kind of those kind of new age East
I
London,
can handle it.
East
I
London,
can handle it.
and also Towie people. So
Now,
very
how do you scope a
good
gym
looking.
outside if there's any brown people?
Well,
What
I don't
happens-
live in the brown area, so it's for me it's fine. Like
Okay.
there is no brown people there.
Right.
I ain't
Okay,
got to
fine.
worry about that.
So
But I'm just trying to think now. He just painted a picture that he goes
Okay.
into the gym and everyone's brown. Like,
No, not everyone. A significant amount.
Right.
30 to 40%.
Right.
Right.
It's a lot, Tom.
Yeah. Right.
Go on. So go on.
So I look around. I see an old Asian guy,
Yeah.
and he is getting ready, right, or getting changed.
Yeah.
We're in the men's changing room.
Yeah, in the men's area. Now, in the men's area, there's lockers all around.
Yeah.
And then there's like a bench in the middle, which is like a low table. Looks like a coffee table.
Okay.
But it's got leather on top of it. It's like a padded
Yeah.
table, chair. You can sit on it. You put your bag on
Did
there.
you say yours is in the middle? Mine is like scattered around.
Yeah,
if you
there's
know
a
what I
few
mean.
of them because
Yeah.
they're
Okay.
because obviously the change rooms are in little cubbies, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's
You get your own little area.
15, 20 lockers there.
Yeah.
15,
Slightly
20 lockers
suspect.
there.
What these leathery.
No,
tabley
it's
things
like
are
a little
for.
low table.
but
you
it's-
come in, you put your bag. There's like
Yeah.
knee height. you know, right?
And if you wanted to sit on it, it's actually quite nice to sit on.
yeah, padded.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's padded. Like,
Alright.
do you know, it's
It feels
nice.
It's like a gymnastic kind of
yeah,
horse.
got little studs all around the outside
Alright.
of it, like a
Yeah.
nice bit of embroidery.
Slightly kinky, but anyway.
Yeah, no, not
No,
really.
it's like Kedge. Imagine you've gone to like NHS gym, and it's like
This is-
you've just got
I've not
like
been to a gym,
you've
but
just
anyway.
got plank of wood and
Yeah.
the hook above you.
Right, got it.
This
Okay.
is like fat. Do you know what? Like, how the footballers have it? It's a bit like
yeah,
that.
I was going to say like a little
bit like that.
massage
Yeah,
bit in
it's
the middle.
nice, it's
Right.
nice.
Go on.
So I look round, old Asian uncle, right? He's there getting ready, and takes off his kecks, takes everything off, right?
Yeah.
Everything
You
off.
know, right,
Yeah.
coming out the shower, he's
Yeah.
drops his towel, right?
NFG.
right? Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then with his bare raw chitter, sits down on this communal
Leather.
seating area, the leathery bit. Right.
See, I told you.
Now,
I
as he-
told you
That
it was
is
kinky.
bum to leather.
Now, I'm sorry, I turn a little bit racist because in my head I'm going, if I was a Gora now, going, I'd look at him and go, what are you doing, man?
No, but you don't have to because the Gore do that
No,
at my gym.
he's the only person. Oh, really?
They do, it's normal.
I'm
So,
glad that.
yeah, so what is this? Is this
Because
like-
I felt like he was letting aside. But then I'm looking at him thinking, your bare bum
Yeah.
is on.
and everything in between.
yeah,
Yeah.
right. And
Yeah.
also, like,
Yeah.
as he sat, he was skinny. As he sat, and I'm just imagining his chitter opening up a little bit. I'm just saying, right? And I'm like, how much of the actual hole is touching?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
what's touching? Like, your hair
What
is.
the surface area?
And I would come along if I hadn't seen that. I would come along and put my bag down
Bag
on
on
that.
it, yeah.
I know I might sit on it with my clothes.
I nearly did that today.
Because there's bum fluff and then there's more.
Right,
Mate,
And-
there was bum crumbles.
Yeah.
Like, anything.
So he said
Front bits.
and then he
Scrotum.
then he's wiping his feet with his towel, right, and all
Yeah.
that. And I'm
Couple
going,
of beers.
and honestly, I'm disgusted. I'm thinking this is wrong. This is wrong what he's doing. And then I message Sat,
Yeah.
and I messaged you guys
You
in the group,
messaged us.
and I went, "This is really," because I can't take a picture. I want to take a picture. Just
No, don't take a picture.
How wrong
You
is
get
it?
arrested
Can't
for
take
that.
it. No, it's in the changing room. Right? But I'm going, this is wrong.
It's normal.
It's wrong. Bare bum on it, and you said
It's
it's
normal.
normal.
It's normal.
Everyone
It's
does it.
normal.
Even today, I was there. There was no space. I was there with my bag, and I went in. Like, I had my headphones on. Went into the changing rooms. Took my bag off. Guy just got off the leather seating thing, butt naked. You could see the imprint of his arse.
Yeah, there you go.
With bunny all around it
Yeah,
and stuff,
right,
and
right.
it's just a watery arse now.
You guys.
all over the thing. And I'm like, I would have just stepped in if I'd not seen you and put my bag on that, and my bag's just covered in your arse
But
now.
this is what I mean. But you guys going to the gym like it's some sort of like really hygienic place. There's all this.
No,
like,
but it's
different-
not hygienic. But kid, you just think you're gonna go in there, you're gonna quickly
Mate,
put
this
your.
is why I don't go to the
But
gym.
I'm saying, even if you just put his kachi on first, then that would have been all right. Then at least that
Yeah.
way, then sit down and do what you need to
We
do.
don't want sack on leather.
No, yeah, exactly. We need to sack off the leather. We need to sack off the sack.
Sack off leather.
You know what? I didn't even think of his front bits. I didn't because I couldn't.
That's what I mean. Of
Front,
course, there's
back,
that as
everything.
well.
Oh, okay.
And then does this happen in the women's changing room as
Who
well?
I think it
knows?
probably does.
Who
Yeah,
knows?
it has to. It has
yeah.
to.
And then after that,
Some people might put their face on it and whatever. And,
yeah.
you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Right.
I see a kid lying on there.
right,
Yeah, that's
right,
what I mean.
yeah.
Imagine that's your kid
Yeah.
lying
Playing
with,
around.
with uncle's pubic bum hair
Yep.
in his teeth. Now, that's wrong. That's wrong. No, I can't even laugh
Yeah,
at it.
but there's no rules. There's no etiquette on this leather
But
wooden
people,
horse.
you can do what you want.
why don't people know?
Why is it leather horse anyway? For a start, why is it leather wooden?
I think it's
because
David
David
I
Lloyd,
think it's
bruv.
leather.
It's David
because
Lloyd.
you
It's
can-
nice.
You
yeah,
can
but
clean
you're
it.
and
asking
it's
for
wiped
trouble.
down.
You're asking
Right.
for trouble.
And
No,
then-
but if it's leather,
Because
I think it's
what
a
I'm
it's a
guessing
cleaning
is
thing.
this uncle Kaka obviously fancied a bit of leather on his chitta, didn't it? Like,
Well,
he's-
he probably
he's-
he
he's liking
probably
it.
feels like, well, I've had a shower, I'm nice and
I'm
clean.
clean, yeah.
And actually, maybe he's a little bit older, so he wants to sit down to get his jabs and his band on.
No, but
whatever.
maybe it was his fetish. You know, they like a little bit of leather.
No, I don't.
I don't
It
think
wasn't a
it's
kinky way. It was just more. It was an obliviousness.
Right.
And you know, one thing my dad always busted my balls about
Yeah.
when I was growing up. He goes, "Be aware." That was his line. Be
Yeah.
aware.
No, but I-
Open your eyes. Look
you know,
around.
the older
you.
you get,
I
the
see
less aware you are.
people come in out the shower and stuff, and they're like, "You've just come out barefoot, and you're walking around now the changing room.
Yeah.
Everyone's just walked in with their trainers as well.
Yeah.
So now you're dirty.
Mud.
Like,
Yeah,
what the f are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
why are you? This is disgusting.
That's a straight up
And then
standard one
after that,
people
you
do
know, I
can't
started.
Like, put some flip flops or something on your bottom of your foot.
Right. But I started questioning the whole gym, communal
Of
gym
course
thing.
it
Right?
is. This is why I don't go home.
And then I suddenly thought, you would never get into a bathtub with another man or 3 or 4 other men.
No.
And yet you get into a jacuzzi and go,
Yeah.
all right, Frank,
And you
all
start
right,
having
Dave.
a chat. You start having a
Yeah.
chat.
Yeah. And you're like, we're all in a bathtub
Yeah.
together.
Yeah. Well, but that's like what's the swimming? What's the swimming pool?
Swimming pool's the same thing.
Swimming pool, and you know.
But that's
and,
got chlorine, I suppose. Yeah. So
but chlorine is not actually deactivating all the bits of
No.
you know
Kid might
bagasse
piss
that's
in it.
flying around
Yeah.
from people's backsides and stuff, is it?
Right. So but it was. I guess I suppose what I was worried about. I thought this is Asian people and our obliviousness to
No, but it's
hygiene
not
and
an
public
Asian
ways of
people.
behaving.
This is-
Well, that's
I'm
just
glad.
it's not an Asian people
Okay,
thing.
because then I was gonna link it to today. I didn't know that
Yeah.
you were saying
No,
that
it
because
happens to
also
everyone,
today
yeah.
on the tube, me and my missus coming back and she goes, "Oh, you know, there's one chair." I said, "You sit down. I'm going to stand with my bag because I'm still carrying my bag around from the journey." She said, "There was an Asian brother again, older guy, older than me, probably about 50, not much older than me,
Yeah.
right?"
This basically what you're saying is you're going to be here soon.
Huh?
Because they're all these people who are all like.
No, but
No, Tommy ain't that.
I'm
Tommy
not.
ain't that.
I'm more aware than that.
Okay,
I
fine.
don't.
Tommy ain't that.
I
Well,
don't
no,
touch
there might
the-
be this period where this awareness starts going.
Maybe
I
but if
will
it
tell
does,
you.
No.
slap me, bring me back.
Yeah, I will,
Okay,
I will.
But this guy
On the backside.
This guy was sat with his legs so spread so wide, like he's got 4 testicles.
Yeah.
right. And he said spread. So, oh, thank you. Look, Puja, look.
Puja, oh,
They give-
yeah.
hold on one second.
Puja.
Peace and a wonderful little blessing for us. What,
I'll take it.
Okay. All right. I didn't know what to do. Thank you very much. Thank you for that. What's the occasion, Pete? How come we got blessings? We're blessing the Brownload, man. Lovely.
God bless.
Well, you know what? Watch. Now, when we have the best year ahead ever, Pete, we'll put it down to conscience and the blessings that we got on this day.
Or we might shut down.
There you go. And we'll send blessings to you guys. Yeah, exactly. And then we'll all be blessed.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll never have to part with his bakwas again.
So-
The guy was sat with his legs so spread so wide. And I said, "You all right, bro?" I said, "Do you mind just sitting in your chair?" Because he's now hanging over my wife's seat.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh.
Because she
Oh, you
sat
said that
down
to him.
and
Yeah.
she's nudged
Wow,
right
Tommy
up.
said something, yeah.
And I went, "Do you want to close your legs?" Because I wouldn't have done otherwise.
Yeah,
It's my
yeah,
wife, right?
yeah.
I went, "Do you want to close your legs?" I said, "And just stay in your chair, maybe."
Yeah.
And he looked at me, moved his leg, and just looked down. No word said. I'm like, "You arrogant little shit. I'm sorry, mate. Just say, oh, sorry. What was I thinking?"
Yeah.
You know, if I'm sat in someone's chair, oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Vocalize it.
Yeah.
So I was getting annoyed. I got annoyed this week. That was it.
all right.
Annoyances
Well, I've got
from the
something
community.
to cheer both of you up. Well,
Please
I
do,
can't-
Ked.
By
Bring
the
it
way,
back.
I don't want to put it down on the gym, Tommy, because that story is like you still feel good when you go to it.
Today, just before I came to
Yeah.
the podcast,
Yeah.
I've been, and it was dark, it was cold, and I went into the outside jacuzzi. That was lovely. It felt like I was in a
So is this
Finland
why
holiday.
both of you are not wearing trousers? Because we've got some nice funky.
We've got, on these seats,
material on these seats.
on Pete's restaurant seats here.
Crack
Don't-
out, crack
Yeah.
out.
Don't stand up until I've pressed stop on the video. But I was going to cheer one of you up today, actually. So I don't want you to fight over this, but I have got exclusive tickets to go and see a film.
Ooh, hold on. What's
hello.
coming out? Hold on. No, Wicked came out
Yeah.
already. Moana's out. No, when's Moana out?
Moana's is this week.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
is
week.
it? Is it Moana?
Yeah. No, it's not Moana.
Oh, okay.
It's for something even better than that.
Hold on. Has The Rock got Moana and Red One both
Yeah,
out?
yeah, both coming.
Wow,
Yeah.
it's
He's
going to be
killing
a
it.
good
He's
Christmas.
It's a good Christmas in the Rock's house.
Yeah, he's going to order some extra pigs in blankets for
Yeah,
Christmas.
I've got a spare ticket because I'm going, but I've got a
Oh,
spare ticket. So one of you, we can do a little toss up. If you
see
want.
Moana?
I'll leave you guys to
Moana?
figure out.
No, I don't like
no,
Moana.
no Moana. It's the new film
Huh?
with Ralph Fiennes in it. It's called Conclave.
Conclave? I never even heard of it.
I think I know what he's on about.
It's about the Pope. The
about
Pope
Pope.
dies. The Pope dies, and then they have to elect a new one. And it's all the dodginess and the misdemeanors that go on in the Vatican.
Tommy, seeing it was your birthday this week,
Yeah.
I think you should go.
I'm busy, I think. Isn't conclave that lens? You got a
Yeah.
convex and conclave?
Concave.
Conclave.
Oh, okay. Is it anything to do with lenses?
No. Conclave.
It's
is
about the Pope, bruv.
It's the
What does
gathering.
conclave mean, though? I
It's
don't
the
know.
gathering of the church.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to all conclave together.
Yeah.
Yeah. You two should conclave and go to.
So,
the
do you guys, are you either of you in? Doesn't sound like it.
you want to take me to see a film about the Pope?
Yeah.
Why not?
No. I'm all right. I'm all right for. I mean, you. As much as you sold it into me.
Yeah.
You sold it to me. Pete will go with you. He loves going to cinema. Pete, you want to go to the cinema with Kedge and watch Conclave? Yeah. Kedge watched a film
Yeah.
recently. Yeah. A horror one. Which one did you watch? It was. See, look, Pete actually genuinely listens to the podcast. Yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah, I want to watch Heretic. It's a thriller. Yeah, then Long Legs was another thing that he recommended.
No, but-
See, look. So basically,
Long-
your
Long
review
Legs
now,
was
Kedge. See, your name is Mud.
See, they didn't understand it. That's the problem.
They were too long. The legs were too long.
It was a very deep film.
Yeah.
It was very deep.
Well,
I only watched the deep intellectual films.
Are you going to go and watch Conclave?
I'm going. I love a Pope.
It might be a good film.
Oh,
actually.
I love a Pope story.
Yeah,
I love it. So anyway,
I
so
love a
fine.
Pope story. How many others have you seen? Name me one. Name me
Pope
one
story.
Pope story. Hold on, and when is it this week? Is it tomorrow? Wednesday?
Tomorrow.
Tommy, please go.
No, I'm going to just put something in my diary now. No, I got an early start Thursday. No,
Okay,
I can't do it. No.
All right. Well, anyway,
I've got
so I'm
meeting.
going to go and watch that, and then and also, can I just say that I have seen Dune Prophecy, which I really recommend.
What? Doom what?
Dune, not Doom. Dune.
Zara Sadunulume.
Dune Prophecy. Dune Prophecy. It's
Doom
so
which are
good.
they?
That's the sequel to Dune. Dune.
No, it's not a sequel. It's just a TV series of which is set in the Dune world.
Shoe shop.
It happens about 1,000 years, 1,000 years before the actual first Dune film. And it's
Okay.
all about the sisterhood.
There is something on Netflix called Three Body Part.
It's so good.
Apparently, it's the new Game of Thrones.
No, it's not. I wouldn't go that. And also, it's old. Why is it just on your radar?
No,
I smashed it out a long time ago.
of course you did.
What 3 body parts you talking about?
What's it
Three
called?
body problem.
Three body problem. Yeah,
You are not going to like it because it's slightly scientific.
I don't mind that.
No,
Okay.
I don't like it.
I don't mind. I like it.
It's based on a book. It's a really clever book. I mean, it might.
Listen to what a prick this guy is,
Yeah.
right? You're not going to like it.
We're
it's
thick.
scientific.
We're thick.
It's based on a really clever book.
We're
I
thick.
smashed it out ages ago. No, but
we're
you
done.
got to
We're
realise
done.
what a knob you sound like when you say things like that.
I'm just saying that.
And I'm just pointing it
you're
out as
not
your
into
brother.
those kind of shows.
Yeah, huh?
You're not. You guys are not into those kind of shows.
But okay. So did you watch Game of Thrones?
No.
Okay. So I've heard it's like as
but
good
it's
as
not
Game of Thrones.
It's not that good. I'm telling you that now. It's not.
Oh, okay.
It's not that good. It's good.
Can I
but
bring
it's
it
not
back
that
to
good.
something that everyone's probably watching?
Please,
or a lot
go
of people are watching.
What?
I'm a Celebrity.
You know what? I'm
I'm
gutted
watching
because I've been out most nights and there's been shows and events
Yeah.
and that bingo. I did the bingo last week.
Oh, yeah.
Did the bingo night and then I
Yeah.
was going to Birmingham comedy nights and all that
Do you know
stuff.
what? So
I missed it.
I'm late. I'm still watching back. Like I think
Catching
I'm on
up.
episode 4 or something, and
Okay.
I think we must be
Who's
on
in it?
eight or 7. Do you
There's
know
a-
what? I
there's
don't really
loads.
know anyone in it.
No,
this
no,
year.
there's
Apart
loads.
from Colleen Rooley, who I think she's
Oti Mabusi, the ex-strictly
not a fan.
dancer.
Not a fan.
You got Colleen, obviously.
Colleen,
you
I
said.
think I'm liking her because if you've never really seen anything like. Do
Yeah,
you know, she's
you've
quite
got
normal.
that guy. There's a presenter from who's a little bit annoying from
Radio 1, Dean something.
Dean something.
He keeps losing all the things.
Yeah.
He's doing. He said, "I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here," twice.
Yeah.
As in
He
on
was
the
out of the
task.
On the
task.
task.
So
Yeah.
he's left with no stars.
Yeah.
Why is it? What
you've
is
got
it?
that-
Because he's scared of like fish guts touching him and stuff.
Yeah,
It's
and
like,
you got
bruv,
that one, the Melvin.
Doom.
Doom, who basically
I know him.
announced his love for Cara Vorderman, and Cara Vorderman's got involved and going, "Oh yeah, I'm watching you," and all of that kind of stuff.
Oh,
Like,
really?
They kind of because he goes, "Oh, I really fancy her," and then they made him like pretend like he was going to ask her out and stuff. And
Oh,
she's-
is Carol Vorderman in the jungle?
No,
as
no,
well?
no, she's
No.
not. But she's obviously watching it, and then she's done
right.
a little reply on her Instagram.
Nice.
So yeah, no, I think it's quite good. And they got that the columnist who's on Loose Women, and I forgot her name now. and
Yeah,
she's from the Sun.
I actually think the last year's lineup was better.
Really?
But it's been good. I think. Do you know what it is with that? It's like I think why I'm a Celebrity is good is
Barry
because
McGuigan.
it comes.
Barry McGuigan, didn't it?
Yeah, the boxer.
Good lad. Oh, you see, I bet is he?
Yeah,
Is he
he's
sound?
got-
He always was sound.
quiet, not getting
Yeah,
involved too
yeah.
much, but he's
The
steady.
reason why I think I'm a Celebrity is good is because it comes once a year and it's only there for 2 weeks or whatever, and then
Bang.
that's it. It's done.
Yeah.
Done.
And that's why I think that people watch it because it's like we ain't getting that all year.
Not
round.
too much
do you know what I mean?
investment.
It's not Big Brother 3-month job.
Yeah.
Not too
Yeah,
much
yeah,
investment. So when does it say it's going to end soon? Surely. Doesn't it
Yeah,
end?
I think it will soon.
In the next
in
few
about a
days.
week.
Yeah,
in about a week
or so.
All
Right, things we learned.
Things we've learned. You'll like this. Let me kick things off because my one is an Italian phrase, and it's an Italian phrase which I think absolutely applies to Desi men as well. And it's a phrase for Italian men.
Go on.
And that phrase is umarell.
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 2 words, 1 word.
One word, UMARELL. And it's a term that the
Yeah.
Italians have got for old men
Yeah.
who like to just watch building sites and construction work taking place. And they just give their advice. So you know when you see them
So
like
you can be an Umarell.
you can be an umarell, right? Exactly.
an uncle, basically.
But in that so an umarell
Umarell.
is an uncle in that mode where he's going around like you know what? You want to move that there. That beam is not right. You know the kaka, like as you would call the kaka that gets involved.
Yeah.
That
everyone
desi
knows one.
uncle,
Everyone knows one.
Who comes along? Look, and I'm doing a build project as well, buy a house and all that. And you got so many. You know
Kedge
what?
is your Umarel because
What?
he said you need to come in and
Do this, do it this way.
No, he said the
everything's
driveway.
okay.
The driveway.
Yeah.
driveway.
Right.
There's a bit more space, so
right.
car can come in.
But more so that, you know, like the ones when if there's a building going on, they're like, you know what, I'm going to just go and have a look. They're Umarel. And they just give their advice, and it's an Italian term, but I think it really does apply
Right.
to Desi Man. So when you next see a Desi Man, just getting overly
But
involved.
only it's a male word.
Yeah,
so
in
a
a
female, umarella.
I don't know. This didn't say about it was a
Under my
female,
umbrella.
but it was a specific thing for those men that just get involved in things that have nothing to do with them. They just want to go and give specifically building advice.
Can I
Umarella.
go next?
Yes,
because
ma'am.
it's not about Italians, but it's about Brazilians. I'm going from Italy to Brazil, and Brazil is by far the country that takes the most showers.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's
On
probably
average,
they're
Brazilian
sexy, aren't they?
shower every 12 hours.
Brazilians.
Brazilian shower every 12,
Wow.
12 hours.
Okay, but it's hot,
England must be
humid.
low in that.
Do you know what the average number of showers per week is for the rest of the world?
Go on.
No, go on. You just
How many showers a week?
how many showers a week do you reckon
On average for the rest of
Seven,
the
yeah.
world?
For the rest of the world?
No, not 7.
Oh, well, no, for the rest of okay.
2.
So they're every 12 hours. That means so that
They're doing 2 a day. That's 14.
Yeah.
14 a week.
2 a week.
Bit more than that.
Oh, okay. But then obviously there's
5.
places that don't have water
5,
and
yeah.
supply, you know, all that.
5. No, but it's not like as in the rest of the world like that have got water problems. It's
Yeah.
the rest of the world
Oh.
like normal.
Civilized,
Yeah,
like,
civilized. Yeah.
Sorry, civilized is the wrong
Yeah,
word.
but people,
Developed
I know
countries.
people in London who don't have 1 shower a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. 5 is 5, the average.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some
so there's
people
7
say-
days.
If
Some
I-
people in 7 days you've only had 5 showers. Well, there's a problem.
there's
Of course there is. Well, that's the problem is on the underground.
there is.
You ever
No.
sat on the underground first thing in the morning?
Oh
Yeah,
man, I don't get that. I don't get how you can be so smelly first thing.
First thing, like you had the
Yes, because
barriers
they
when you
haven't
queuing up.
showered. Yeah, that's-
'cause they
that's
haven't. It's
why.
the
They
must.
haven't
It's the
showered,
must.
yeah.
The smell.
Oh god.
Anyway,
what have you learned?
so my one is: what was the first ever waterproof watch?
Oh, waterproof. Okay, was it Casio?
Nope.
Swatch.
Nope.
Swatch watch.
I tell you-
Felipe, some
No,
diver's
no,
watch.
No. It was all thanks to Hans Wilsdorf, who was the man behind Rolex.
Okay.
The first ever waterproof Rolex. It was called the Rolex Oyster in 1926.
Hold on. Is that the world's first waterproof watch,
Waterproof.
or the world's first waterproof Rolex?
Watch. Because he bought the patent for the whole waterproof situation.
Clever guy.
And
Clever
he
guy.
made it waterproof. And then, to test it, he got his secretary, who was swimming the channel, he went, would you mind just wearing this watch? And back then,
Yeah.
it was just on like a necklace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she wore the necklace. She swam the channel in
Yeah.
1927.
Yeah.
She wore around the neck. She didn't actually make it across the channel, but she swam for about 10
Oh,
hours.
well, she died.
No, she just couldn't do it. But she swam for about 10 hours. But there was a photo that of her wearing it.
Yeah.
He sent that to the Daily Mail. That's how it became absolutely massive. And it was then known that this watch, the Rolex, was the first one to become waterproof. And what I thought was amazing about this is that the watches, what I learned in this sort of research I did about watches, is that men never used to wear watches on their wrists.
Where do they wear it?
Oh,
Well,
don't
no.
tell me where they wear it.
No, because basically it always used to be the one that used to
pocket
take
watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was only women who wore watches because it was seen as a fashion accessory.
Ah.
And then all of a sudden, Rolex came along and they start putting it on men's
Men's
wrists.
riches, yeah.
And, you know,
And Richie's.
and riches as well.
Yeah.
And there we go. So all this is going to
Would you
Rolex.
Would you buy a Rolex?
No, I don't care.
Would you buy a Rolex?
I would.
I
Yeah.
don't care.
But no, I don't think I'd wear it. Investment.
Pete, have you got Rolex?
Yeah,
How many
he's got-
Rolexes have you got? Be honest. 4 Rolexes,
yeah.
and we've got friends. You know, I'm talking about who collect them and have, like. I think there's a thing.
Yeah.
Desi men, I want to say, love a Rolex.
Oh, they do. That's why I'm giving this info about the Rolex, because I thought a lot of Asian men wear the Rolex,
I
but they
wouldn't
don't
wear
know
it.
about
Though.
the facts.
I'd buy it, but I wouldn't wear it.
No, but I think look, it's a status thing. Look at it now on
Yeah.
Pete's arm. Look at
Blink.
that. Look at it blink. That's a gold one. What is that one called, Pete? Do you mind me asking? What
Day date.
is that? What it's
Day
called?
date, Yeah.
Okay, that's what Kedge goes on. They're like, by the night time, they're like, "Nah, mate, piss off."
Bedtime by 9 o'clock.
Exactly. Sorry, I can't stay out
Also,
late.
the
My mum and dad won't
Rolex.
let me.
You know what it originally was going to be called as well?
Is he being sponsored this week?
Yeah.
No,
Just like talking about Rolex about 10 minutes.
I've just done a bit of.
Oh, they're waterproof.
I listened to a very good podcast about this, but they almost called it the Rolexus.
No, they didn't.
No, that would
It was almost going to be called Rolexus.
Rolexes. It sounds like, like how Asians
Well,
will say,
it could
bro, what, you got any Rolexes?
Yeah,
For me?
could be.
You know what I mean?
But Rolex and Lexus,
Yeah.
maybe they should do a little thing now.
The little
We should call it the Brown Lotus.
Yeah, yeah. He's getting his Rolex plug-in. Anything you want to mention for a little freebie?
The only thing I want to mention is make sure you're there on the 10th of December.
10th
Yes.
of December. People, we are doing it in Birmingham. So if you're anywhere around, we want to see you in our live podcast at the Glee Club Birmingham. It will start at about 6:15 in the evening, get there about 6 o'clock, and it'll be done by 7:30.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It's £10 a ticket. Go to Love Entertainment, LUV entertainment.co.uk for your tickets. Loveentertainment.co.uk. If you forget that for whatever reason, go to tommysandu.co.uk and that will direct you to loveentertainment.co.uk. Scroll down. They've got lots of shows there. But the Love Entertainment are the people that I do all the stand-up with.
Right.
So it's all the Desi Central. They do Guz Khan's show. They do Noreen Khan's show. They do Tez Ilyas's
Everyone's
show.
show.
Yeah.
Or
Sukordula.
You could just go to our Instagram page. It's there. Link in bio.
There
Bang.
we go.
The link's
Even
there.
easier.
Even easier.
Go to the Brownload on Instagram. Get your tickets, right? Come and be there. Make a little night of it. And look, you'll be done by 7:30 if you want to go for Kana Fazana.
It's the Christmas Brownload special. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I'm also...
No, kids, that's not the Christmas one.
Well, you know, on tour.
It's
It's
not
kind of.
the Christmas
Yeah,
one,
it's
but
not
it's
the
our,
Christmas.
Well, it's a
our-
Christmas party.
Yeah, we can have a little celebration.
This guy's just billing it as something else.
We can have our little
It's the
celebration.
Christmas party.
Yeah.
Yeah, and hopefully
Wear your Christmas jumper.
We'll make it a nice fun one.
Yeah.
We'll have a laugh. It'll be something different, a different city, different
Should
town.
we do Christmas jumper for that?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. In fact, and you're all welcome to bring your own Christmas jumper.
Yeah,
let's
let's
do
do
it.
it. Let's do
It's
it.
decided right now.
Okay.
Done.
Done.
10th of December. We want to see you there.
Christmas jumper.
And we'll remind you all next week. And until next week, latest.
Les.
Letters.